What is your body count?
42.
36.
In the 40s. But
My body count when I was 14 was 7.
honestly, I lost count.
Yeah, I just don't know all of them.
How old are you?
18.
19.
Hoe phases are very much necessary.
There's 5 dudes at my house, okay? All of them trained.
I've slept with like a...
By the time you get to your future girlfriend, she's going to have at least 20 bodies. And they wonder why men are walking away from dating relationships.
whole friend group.
I got blacked. I this guy's 20 minutes after I his best friend.
And it's been said that I've got some good.
What we gotta rate ourselves?
A 10. 10?
A 10.
Men are the least needed members of society.
I really hate it when men are like, if I'm paying all the bills, then you should at least be cooking and cleaning the house.
Rule number 1 to being a boss bitch is being a bitch.
I used to date for personality, but now I'm dating for money.
Stop dating broke boys.
Here are a list of things I expect men to do in marriage.
She looks like... I'm not even going to say it.
Pay the rent, mortgage, and 2, to do most of the cooking.
7-figure men do go for me.
It's black around her mouth. Oh my God. Like they took a Sharpie and just, oh.
Figure men do go for me.
A man doesn't need to take care of me. I'm gonna have my own kids.
I have a baby, I'm keeping it this time.
5 dudes. That's what's up.
That's...
I would much rather have an ugly guy approach to me instead of a good-looking guy.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, I know that a good-looking guy is being approached by another female.
Yeah.
And I know he's a man whore.
It's actually kind of true. See, women don't like to compete. They like unattractive or average-looking guys approaching it because they know those guys don't have options. You know, those guys are not going to cheat on them or leave them. And a lot of these women, they want the top 5-10% guys when it comes to looks, money, and status. But they're like, man, this guy, he's not going to take my garbage. A guy who doesn't have options, who doesn't get women, or who's medium ugly, as a lot of women say, that guy is going to put up with a lot. He's going to buy her a whole bunch of stuff. He's going to simp. He's going to shower her with everything. And after so many guys that are top tier that these women can't get with, they're like, man, I'm ready to settle for an ugly guy or an average looking guy.
But when an ugly guy is coming and approaching, it means there's a certain thing and a certain, energy,
Technically, I'm single, but I'm also dating a tree. Yeah.
A tree.
What?
A tree.
A tree.
Can you boost the audio?
A tree.
What does that mean, a tree?
There's just a big tree.
Is this consensual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we're
How
talking
is
tree.
it?
Consent.
This is not real.
Essaying the...
What type
What's
of tree
tree's
is it?
government
I don't
name?
know what type.
There's a
Guys, if you have daughters, please stay in their life. Please. Her face is pierced, different color hair. I mean, she's done.
I'm starting to feel like the man is really the prize. I don't know why.
Ew, girl, no.
I'm starting to feel like men are really the prize because literally as a woman, we have to wait on the man for everything. We have to wait on the man. We have to wait on the man. We can date whoever we want, but we can't marry who we want.
One of them says...
Stepping into the marriage, you have to wait for the man to ask you to marry him. You have to wait for the man to ask you to be his girlfriend. You have to wait for the man to ask you out on a date. All these kind of things we're waiting on a man to do. Like,
This is facts. A lot of these women, they can get a lot of different dudes. A woman who's overweight and unattractive and not appealing, she can get on a dating app and get at least 200 matches within 24 hours. But those guys just want to hook up and smash. They're not trying to be in a relationship with her or provide for her or give her a good life or put a ring on her finger. These women don't understand that. They get confused and say, well, I got a whole bunch of dudes in my DMs. Okay, do those dudes want to actually take you on a date? The dudes that you want to be with, do they actually want to commit to you? Chances are is no.
Like literally,
How about you have
think about
multiple,
it.
so you're not waiting on
I
nobody?
never did,
Every
because
man
most
away.
women, they're dating a lot of guys. Yeah, but they have that one guy that they want who don't want them. They're dating all these other guys on the side because they're trying to distract themselves. But realistically speaking, they want that one guy who was taking forever to claim them.
That's not how it is.
Yes, I've always felt women were the prize.
You should know that you are the prize.
I've always felt that way. Don't get it twisted. But
So you want a woman that has no kids?
Yeah.
Correct? Why?
Why not?
What's wrong with women with kids?
What's wrong with little Jimmy with freckles and the glasses?
He's not my type.
Not my type.
Have you ever rejected a man specifically to test his determination to winning you over?
Yes, 100%.
So then how does no always mean no?
It doesn't. No can mean yeah.
These type of women will get you caught up. They have this double mind. And you know, in this society, they're allowed to change their feelings. So if you guys are having a good time, you're hooking up, and she says, you know what? I didn't like this guy. And she was completely on board with it the previous night. Boom, your reputation is gone. Now you have to defend yourself. Stay away from these type of women. If she doesn't give you a straight up yes to whatever you guys want to do, it's not worth it. Let her go.
Well, that's confusing.
No can mean yeah, and yeah can mean no. Just depends on how you say it.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman.
If women think men are trash, why are they so interested in getting his commitment?
Oh, look how they look. They're trying to formulate some sort of plan in their head and say, well, because this narrative is men are trash, men are bad, they're angry men, they're unsafe to be around, they're just such horrible people, but they want men's commitment. Make that make sense.
I mean, good. Maybe for security.
For money.
A lot of these bitches don't be like feeling like they gotta be like wife material, baby. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Even if you do what you do in the streets, baby. Yeah, you do. You gotta cook. You gotta clean. You gotta do all that. You feel me? You gotta abide by your man's rules. You gotta bow down. You gotta do. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a lot.
Why will women often withhold sex when men have a stronger biological need for sex than women?
That's their only way of power. That's how they can control relationships, is sex.
Should men withhold attention and resources when men are unhappy with women?
Yes.
Not all, but a lot of women will leverage sex over men, so is it fair for a man to leverage attention and resources over women? If a woman has lots of sexy photos on her dating profile and no bio, should she be surprised if guys are only contacting her for hookups?
Oh, absolutely not. No. Definitely not.
Why not?
Because she's kind of asking for that attention.
Is she not promoting herself in the same fashion if she's out walking the streets in a slutty outfit?
No.
No.
That makes no sense. You know why they said no? Because look what they're wearing. They didn't want to say yes and be like, oh man, look what I'm wearing. I'm basically exposed. I'm showing 80% of my skin.
So why would it make a difference if you're online or out in public?
Because you're posting those photos for like a specific dating app while you're walking outside. It's like how you want to dress.
I dress this way because I want to dress this way for me and not for anyone else. And also, at least here, if you're going to a club, they have a dress.
They have a lot of men. And these women want attention and free drinks. If they were clothed from neck on down, they would not get attention and free drinks. They would not get validation. Dudes would not approach them. Let's just be real.
Codes, and you have to dress a certain way in order to get in, and that is why we are dressed this way.
So why can people make assumptions about you online but not in person?
I think they can make assumptions about both, but online I feel like it kind of goes for more like what you post, because you can kind of choose what you want to post and what you don't want to post. Whereas in person, I guess you can choose what you want to wear and what you don't want to wear, but I don't know.